that we didn't want to do that to the people that came under us. You know, 'cause we also had other mentors and things that told us like this has to be like a family. You know, we're not going to treat you guys like a number. We're going to treat you guys and everybody that comes to us like a family. So hopefully, when you bring your people under, you'll carry the same flag and do as such. That means be attentive, help them set up, help them learn how to trade. You know, because basically, like I said before, we didn't have to do that. You know, we can just tell you go, best of luck, get in the groups and pay attention. Hopefully, you get it. You know, but like I said, like we didn't want to do that, so we're trying our best to be attentive to you guys. Make sure that you're learning how to trade. Make sure you learn how to use the tools. Also making sure that you guys learn how to not pay for this. I've been preaching that from jump, guys. Just a little disclosure. I'm just excited and I'm passionate. I'm not yelling, but I do get excited when I'm talking about this because it's something that is so beneficial. And you know, you guys seen the testimony, you've seen the groups. There's people doing this, and why not us be one of the many?
Mm-hmm.
Why not us be one of the many that's doing this thing? You know, and a lot of things we come up with, like we just happen to come through, just come through our list. We just saw a lot of inactive. You know, inactives, whether it be you didn't pay your monthly fee, or you know, or inactive, like you're just not participating in the group. You know, and anybody that holds any stake or been in any business or anything like that, we don't want to feel like we're wasting our time. You know, because we talk every day in these groups, and we literally get like two people responding. And I know you guys have your own life, but then say something because we'll stop. And you know, best of luck to you guys. Pay attention to the groups. We'll make sure you guys are added into all the telegrams and chats and stuff, and y'all catch it how y'all catch it. You know, but if basically if it's not appreciative to you guys, you know, like let us know so we can stop because we could sure be focusing on other things and other people and things like that. But we don't count it robbery doing this thing. We want to do this, you know. But it just feels like, and I'm just keeping it a buck. It just feels like we're not. It's not appreciated. You know, we asking guys like, "What do you need help with?" Da 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 da. Da. Y'all know the spiel, and we getting like one response, and it was like 20 something people in our group. And look, we only have one, two, three, four, like five people on this call.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And if it doesn't apply to you, then don't take it. You know what I mean? But we're definitely trying to talk to the masses, to the majority, I'm sorry, of the group, because we don't want to do this if y'all don't want it. You understand? We're trying to teach people how to not worry about paying monthly, because there's only two ways to get the fee paid. Is either you're going to trade and make sure you trade enough to cover that amount and it's monthly, and you can do it because you can trade and make $150 a day. You
Mm-hmm.
know, learning how to use the tools, right? Or you get your two people, share this financial wealth that you got, that you received, and the two people sign up under you, and you don't have to worry about a fee ever again. You trade freely. That's what we call trading freely, because now you're not worrying about a fee. You're just worrying about trading because you got two people under you, one more person, and now you're getting paid from the company. You understand? That's why we was preaching the network marketing part about it, and we don't even call it network marketing. We're just calling it sharing that financial education that you got, sharing the same thing that you signed up for. You understand? Like that's why we do that, so you guys don't have to worry about paying that fee because it can be bothersome. You know, and we also have people that are saying they don't want to pay the fee. They just want to trade, learn how to trade. Well, how can you learn how to trade without using the, you can't use the tools without paying for them. I'm sorry, this is not free. It ain't free. You can't go to any other, you go to any other group, you're going to pay. You go to any other trading institution, you're going to pay. So is no free in this. You understand? IML gives us a chance to make it free, but we don't even want to do that. We don't want to do that. We don't want to, share the wealth of knowledge that you learn, get people in a group. And the thing about it, IML has it built up. You don't even have to say much. All you gotta do is put them in the chat and let them see for themselves. If they don't like it, then oh well, on to the next. But at least there's an effort being made to set yourself up to be free. It's like a twofold mission. You want to set yourself up to be free, and you want to set others up so they can be free. They can get money too. You understand? But we getting people that's telling us like we just want to trade. Well, if you want to trade, you gonna have to pay. It's just like going to a job. Like you become a nurse, you paying for your uniform. You ain't gonna be no nurse with no uniform, with no what's some things called that you wear? No overcoat, no white coat. You gotta pay for that. I know. I worked in a hospital. You gotta pay for that. You go to certain jobs, you gotta pay for your stuff. You wanted to get a degree, you had to pay for that. It's all in the same boat. So it's important that we stay engaged. It's important that we hear from you guys, because if we don't hear, we're not going to stick around, because it becomes taxing on us, especially Chrissy. Chrissy does way more than I do. She's making these videos. She's answering the same question. There's people in groups that have been asking about the harmonic scanner that have been in there for 4 months, asking how to use the harmonic scanner. Chrissy, to my knowledge, in the last 2 months, made 3 videos of how to use the harmonic scanner. And that's not fair. That just means people aren't paying attention, or they're coming on when they want to come on and then asking the same questions. If we're going to be a unit, we're going to be a group, we want to treat this like family, let's act like it. Let's pay attention. Let's be more engaging. We got the same 3 people that engage, and that is unfair to us, and it's unfair to yourself. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you didn't get in this thing just to say I spent $325 on something and not get nothing from it. 'Cause I don't like wasting money. So, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't either. Y'all don't like wasting money neither. So, I'm just saying we gotta be more engaged, guys. We have to be more engaged. We have to talk up if there's issues, if there's problems. Help us. Let us know. Help us by telling us. So we could, even if we don't have the answers, we have connections to our upline that have some of the answers, because they're way, or they're further than what we are. Like one of our uplines, Jaleesa, told us like, yo, like how can we help if we don't know?
Mm.
Like there's ways to get this money for free to help you pay for your monthly thing, for your monthly subscription until you get your 2 people. But if we don't know, we can't help. And you guys going silent and not saying anything isn't helping. That's all we're saying. It's not helping at all. Like I said, it's 2 ways. You can get this trading, or you trade and you get your money through trading and set that aside and say, this is for my monthly fee to use the tools, or you can get your 2 people. We definitely want to hear from you guys and find out what's going on, personally. Like, this is an open forum. We're not really going to be doing any trading right now. We just want to see where you guys are at, personally. Like, this is a family. This is how we treating it. There's no secrets here. But we definitely want to know what's going on with you guys, because we're concerned. Like, we really want to help. So feel free. Anybody can take the floor that's on right now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 of our group, and it's like 12, 15 now.
Oh, let me just jump in really quickly. And not to piggyback off what you said, because you definitely dropped some really dope gems and factual gems. But keep in mind that if you're having scheduling issues with every time we do the calls, or that every time that I have some type of communication that I want to have with you and you can't make it, you have a calendar where you can look into that calendar and connect with any IML trader on your own time that you want to. It's by, if you have background noise, please mute your line, because I'm recording and I want to make sure that everyone can hear. IML TV is for you to be able to go on and choose whatever time or whatever date that you have space and time for, to look at and say, okay, I need this information here, and make a commitment to yourself. I'm going to watch this person teach or trade live with them or whatever. You don't necessarily always just have to use the harmonic scanner, okay? You have IML TV. You guys paid for that. So it's important that you utilize the things that you're paying for, so that it doesn't just completely go to waste, okay? And you're going to have your favorite, educators, and you're going to learn like who they are, but you won't know if you don't log into your accounts. And you won't be able to log into your accounts if you don't pay your membership. And so we want to focus on making sure that you don't have to do that. And like Dexter said, it's not like there's some imaginary way where we can just, work the system and just make it work. No, there's literally two ways. It's one or the other. You either have the money to pay for it, or you get to people. And getting to people, I know that there's some people in general, just in life, who may not want to do it, but there's also people that may not want to do it because they don't know how, or they don't feel comfortable. So to speak to those two things, if you don't know how, we have we have a group chat on Facebook where I believe they record videos, and there's content there where you literally, all you have to do is copy their information and paste it on your Facebook, or paste it on wherever you talk to your friends at, whether it's on the phone or whatever. Even if you're talking on the phone, you can just read what the quote says to whoever you're talking to. But they literally give you the information to copy and paste, so that people will be attracted to what it is that you're saying. And you can go ahead and add people to your group, to these blitz groups, okay? You don't have to even, there's been times where I didn't even have no conversation with people. I have seen somebody post and they were like, oh my God, I can't do this today, another day at the job. Oh girl, you look like me, okay. Add you right to the group. She didn't even know I added her, okay? Or know that it was me that added her. And then the next week or whenever, I might hop on and say, hey, did you see this video? Check this video out. That's it. I'm not having a full-blown conversation about why you need to do this, and I'm trying to sell you something and you got to, anybody have time for that? And I know you guys don't have time for that, because I don't have time for it. So I could only imagine your life. But what I'm saying is that all of this stuff is available to you. Now, as far as comfortability, that's going to have to be a decision and a choice that you make on your own. You're going to have to get out of that, and it's a choice. And so you're going to have to get out of your comfort zone to do something. If you want something that you never had before, you're going to have to do some things that you've never done before and or don't comfortable doing the first time, but you will get used to it. And these things are only going to better your time. So let me just, I'm just going to read this because Kelsey's in the chat, so I don't know if you guys can see it, but she says, you're really appreciated. Dex, my fear of joining the company wasn't the money that can be made. It was the hands-on training that I felt like I wouldn't get the skill of watching videos solely. You and Crystal provide that, so I'm grateful. Okay, excellent. So yeah, just to go over that briefly, the only reason why we do these videos and we do these, we have this group chat is because when we first started, we didn't have anybody that we could talk to. And depending on the type of learner you are, there's some people that can hop into something and take off and do everything on their own. They don't need it. That's totally fine. But everybody learns differently. So it's important to me that I cater to your learning style when you first join, so that you can be well off and not fall off. my learning style was that I needed somebody to say, okay, now what is that? All right, now how do you enter that? Okay, cool, I can do that. All right, do it with me this one time, and then the second time I'll do it, and you tell me if I did it right. Like, I needed that one-on-one interaction. There are some people who don't need that and are totally fine. So this may not be a group chat that you want to be in or can respond to or feel comfortable being in, and I get that. But I need to know who you are so that I can either stop doing those things or expecting you to be there, or working myself up to do this content video and realizing later on that you're not watching or unable to attend or don't even need it in the long run. So Dexter, he was saying before, he wanted to hear from you all to kind of see where you guys stand, if what we're saying is making sense. Are you picking up what we're putting down? But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And we have Kelsey, I know that you're in the group chat texting, you're unable to talk, so that's totally fine. But for those of you who are able to speak, hello, talk to us so we know what's going on.
I mean, I'll go. Like I stated to you last night, Crystal, it's a little bit much for me. Sometimes it's overwhelming because I train people who are in California and Chicago every day. So it's a bit overwhelming when my phone is going off. So I will turn it off. And I do see it later. I've seen your videos on YouTube. So when I do get the chance, I can look at it. But at the moment, like during the day, between like 9 to at least 6 o'clock, I won't respond. I might like, okay, hey, but it's very far and in between. So I do know that I don't respond very often. Okay. And for that, I apologize. But I read everything. Like at night, I'll read everything that went through the chat throughout the day, just not while I'm at work.
But are they are the posts and things that I put, is it
no
helpful?
They're definitely helpful because it's to the point, it's direct. I don't have to second guess, like, okay, and if I don't understand something, then I'll go back and then I write it down.
Okay, that's the most important thing for me. Like, I just need to know that what I'm doing is making sense. So okay, so now that I know that, moving forward, I wouldn't necessarily expect you to be, you know what I'm saying? So that helps me out.
I might be late with my response and be like, all right, guys, I know you may have spoke about this yesterday. I'm sorry, you might noise, I'm driving. But if I have a question, then I'll definitely ask.
Okay.
Yeah, we just need feedback because it really be looking like it's me, Crystal, and Jasmine sometimes. Or, Britt might chime in.
Can I go?
Like, and it's nothing to apologize about. We just want to make sure that we're being effective leaders. Because at the end of the day, the goal is
Dex, you going in and out a little bit. Probably because you left from the car. He's chaperoning a prom, y'all.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I don't hear anything.
Okay, you get it better. Yeah. You probably had to disconnect from the car.
Okay, yeah. So I said, it's just the simple fact that we want to know that we're being effective leaders, because what we want to do in all essence is groom other effective leaders. So when we don't know, we don't hear back from you guys, it's really hard to gauge how we're doing, So definitely, Ashley, we definitely appreciate, you responding. And in this 24 hours, we don't care when you get us back. If we're asleep, we'll catch it in the morning and be able to respond to you, any questions or any comments that you need, But it's just the fact that you're saying something, it means a lot to us.
Okay.
Also real quick, somebody's background is crazy. Anyway, also I really want to address the whole issue of going inactive. Mm-hmm. Inactive means that you did not pay your monthly subscription. Let us know. Yeah. You got to let us know. You know why? Because we could probably help. We could probably help in try to get that resolved with you, you know, because you cannot use the tools when you go inactive. How do we know? Because we all went inactive, like Chrissy said.
Exactly.
And we, you know, like something came up, we didn't get our 2 people at the time, and we went inactive, you know. We couldn't trade on a harmonic scanner. You know, we didn't know how to use Trader's View because that's just a bare naked chart. Like, you got to do everything yourself. It gives you no take profit. It gives you no stop loss. It gives you no entry. It's like you're looking at this, and God help you if you don't know what to do. So you got to let us know, you know, because there's things that they have for us in IML to help us get money, you know, but we don't reach out. What they say, a closed mouth don't get fed, right, Chris?
Right. Absolutely.
Closed mouth don't get fed. And then we're looking like, why is everybody quiet? And it's because everybody went inactive, you know?
Yeah.
So, and we understand things happen, you know? That's why we're in this, so we could minimize things from happening financially to where we can't take care of it like that. You know, Jaleesa just put up a video the other day. Her problems now was what Gucci slides she wanted to get, pink or white. I don't even like Gucci, but I want that to be my problem. You understand what I'm saying? And she came from the bottom with this. She'll tell you herself. She said, I'm not smart. She said, but I stuck down and did this, and now I am where I am. So, and I know I'm smart. I feel like I'm smarter than her. I don't want to say it. But, you know, I want to say that if she can do it, basically, that we can too. You know, the only difference is that she put that time in, she put the grind in. She was on IML TV every day. She's reading motivational books every day. She's trading and practicing in her demo every day. So that's what it's going to take. So we need to adopt the mindset. I'm telling you guys, when you adopt the mindset, that's what works. You got to adopt the mindset. You know, this is why we started the chat, so we can be engaged every day. You know, we don't want to, ain't like we got stuff, other things, you know, to do. We all could be doing something else. Trust. You know what I mean? But we believe in you guys because you took the leap of faith to jump into this. And just because you did that, that showed us, all right, yeah, we got something with these people. They're different from the rest. They're different than the naysayers, the people. Because we prospected and talked to probably hundreds of people, you know, and you guys are the special ones that took the leap of faith. You're like us and the ones that came before us. And we're going to follow in the footsteps of everyone that came before us and get this money and win. So, like I said, guys, Chrissy, do your thing. I got to go chaperone these kids.
Okay.
And I'll see you guys in the chat.
All right. Excellent. Have fun.
Right.
All right. So, Jazzy, yes. You want to give some feedback so we know?
Okay, I just wanted to simply say that, you know, I do appreciate everything you do. And like you were saying, I'm just like you. I need somebody to be like, hey, am I doing this right? Is this okay? You know, should I jump in here? Does this look like a good setup? So, you know, I think everything you've done so far with the little time I've been with you, it has been very helpful. And I would hate for you to stop doing what you're doing just because, you know, you feel like no one is responding. Honestly, because I need you. I still need you. Okay, don't leave. Don't leave us, please. Like, you have been a great help, and I just want you to know you really are appreciated. And I mean, I watch your YouTube videos. I have a notification, like I done subscribed to the page, so it pop up on my phone, bling, Chrissy. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, let me watch this video. So I just want to say, yes, it's been helpful. And yeah, in trading, yeah, it's been an up and down roller coaster. But I mean, look, we just starting out. Nobody's going to be rich overnight. So, or be like Jaleesa and Lydia and all them, Paris overnight.
Yeah, it didn't happen for them overnight. Even Paris, although he excelled pretty fast, it still took him 3 months. And like, we just started about 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Some of us that have joined recently. So you have time to get it. I just want to make sure that, you know, we're all on the same page and moving forward, that you now know how to at least enter trades so that you can start doing them more often on your Coolio. And so let's see, Brittany, are you there, love? Are you able to talk? I think you said you weren't able to talk. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. Look at my text. Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So I got your text message. So it sounds like that the videos are helpful and they are working. But again, I just want to make sure that you utilize everything that you came for as far as like what you have access to. So I know I preach the harmonic scanner a lot, and that's only because you guys paid for the harmonic scanner. If you paid for the web analyzer, or you wanted to add that on, or you paid for swipe trades, you wanted to add that on, I'd be doing videos about swipe trades because I want to make sure that you understand like what you have access to. Another thing that I feel like I may not be doing enough of is making sure that you understand how IML TV works. And so IML TV gives you access to anytime. So you don't have to wait for my calls. You don't have to wait for me to, you know, post in the chat. You can go into your calendar and figure out what time works best for you. If you're a morning person, excellent. You'll find someone that works best for you and make a commitment to be with that person every, whatever, say on Mondays at 10, they do a call from 10 to 2. And you know that you're available at that time. Every Monday, commit yourself to be on that call until you start to see yourself progressing and things of that nature. So those things are also very, very, very helpful. There's even a chat specifically for the harmonic scanner. If you look on your IML TV account, there is let me look at it. I think it's a harmonic scanner account where the people that created the harmonic scanner go live and they tell you themselves. So you're hearing it from me because I use the product, but to hear it from the people that made the product, you're definitely gonna, you know, do what it is that you need to do in Excel. So, you know, I didn't want to be on here too long. That's why I made the call a little bit more early than usual. Usually I'm on the call at like, I'll do a call at like 8 o'clock or 8:30, but I wanted to hop on at 7 so we can kind of, you know, touch base with each other and make sure that everything is good to go. Okay. A lot of people have been telling us, Dexter and I, that we should just get rid of our personal chat and keep everybody in the Blitz group. And not the Blitz group, the paid members group or the Blitz group, whatever. And we thought about it. I'm not going to lie, we thought about it, but we still want to make sure that the people under us have the community and access to us. So I believe at this point we are going to keep it. I did have to remove a couple of people today who let me know that this, in so many words, just wasn't for them. And they weren't even going to try to make it, you know, they weren't going to try to utilize what I was offering or what the company was offering. And that's totally fine because this may not be for everybody, but I had to remove them from the chat today as well. Okay. So we are the ones that are here. We're the ones that's left. And, you know, we have, I'm sure you have goals in mind and things you want to accomplish. And I want to, you know, make sure that you accomplish those goals by being there and answering any questions that you may have. So please post them. Now I think our next step after having this conversation is like, okay, we talked about it. Now what's next? What's next is making sure that you're putting in trades on a regular basis, because that consistency is going to build your confidence. And then you're going to be like, oh, okay, I don't got to look at this. I'll just put a trade right now. Okay. So if you need more understanding on how to put in a trade, I'm going to refer you back to the IML video. I'll make it specific. I'll screenshot it. I'll post it in the chat so that you can look at the video and understand how to effectively put a trade in. Last night I did a video with how to effectively put a trade in for the harmonic scanner. But if you still have questions, you can watch that video and it'll explain it for you. But even by the end of this week, I had posted earlier that I wanted us to at least put in about 7 trades from the harmonic scanner. So if you are, you know, able to put in trades and you have your account, I believe everybody has, you know, not active accounts, but you guys do have the signals chat. that doesn't kick you out. You still have access to the Signals chat. You just can't tell nobody you ain't no active. You're not active, okay? But you utilize that while you have it, because they're literally giving it to you until you're able to put yourself back on and become a paid member again. Okie doke. So we're gonna put in some trades this week. It's already the middle of the week, so tomorrow, and even tonight, if you're up and you see something that, as far as like, I know that the accounts may not be active, so you want to focus on the Signals chat and even on the paid members group, because they might post things that you can actually put in trades for, okay? So happy trading. Let's get this money. We are now in the third quarter. There's only a couple more months and it's gonna be 2020. So we wanna make sure that you accomplish the financial goals that you said that you wanted to accomplish within 2019. We're wrapping up this quarter. Soon after this summer, it's gonna be winter and it's gonna be a whole new year. Okie doke.
Alrighty.
All right. Yes, Dex, I saw your text. Brittany texted me. So let me see if I have it here. Oh my God, there's so much going on. Okay, sorry. So she's with family right now. So, but she says I'm a great leader and I've definitely helped with confidence about trading. So she's cool about it now. So don't think what I'm sharing is ineffective. So that's awesome. Just want to make sure that what we're doing is being, received, okay? So I'm gonna end this video because we had like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. It's gonna end anyway. And I'll post it in the chat for those who didn't get a chance to hop on, but I won't keep it there because it's gonna be attached to my YouTube account. And I think that's kind of weird to have this chat in my YouTube account. Okay. So everyone have a blessed night, and don't forget, message us, let us know what you need help in, what's going on, when you think you'll be active again, so that we can, have dates set up for you, and also work on getting your 2 people. Okay, so I'm going to be posting more stuff about getting your 2 people, so that you can copy and paste them into your app, into your Facebook. All right, everyone, I'm out. Have a great night.